It's your boy Big Baby Miller here. Listen, we knocking on all bums. First it's gonna be Dylan White, if it's gonna be Joseph Pogba. But you know who got the story right? Mr. Boxing Today. You check him out. He got all the latest news on the heavyweight division. And if you don't know me, you soon will, because I'm kicking everybody ass.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So Jarrell Big Baby Miller will be making his HBO debut November 11th in a 10-rounder against Polish former title contender Mariusz Wach. All right. This is good news for Jarrell, man. The fight will still be in New York. It'll be in Uniondale. Good news for Miller because he was dropped from the November 4th card because him and fellow Brooklynite Adam Konowski, they both refused to fight each other on the undercard of Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. Both fighters, they just felt wasn't enough at stake for them to be fighting so early. Both guys, best friends. There was no title shot involved, or there was no, it just wasn't a big money fight, so both guys decided to turn down that fight. And with that, they both got kicked off the card, you know. So this is Jarrell Miller's HBO debut. I'm going to break down the fight, man. I think it's an interesting fight. Let me pull up BoxRec really quick. Wach, 37 years old, 6'8", 82-inch reach. So he has the height and the reach advantage. His last outing was in March against Erkin Tepper. He was able to defeat Tepper. Tepper, he ended up losing to Christian Hammer also. But Tepper was an undefeated prospect, one upon a time that people thought would, you know, really make some noise. But anyways, the Marcelo Nascimento fight, you guys, whenever you hear me talk about Mariusz Wach and I talk about Nascimento, I believe that Nascimento could have earned a draw or at least got the victory in that fight. All right, then Wach, his only fight that he was stopped in was a 12th round to Povetkin, and his only other loss was to Klitschko. So just 2 losses in his career, man. You know what I mean? He went 12 rounds. Well, almost went the full 12 with Povetkin, but he's made it to the 12th round in his 2 losses. Povetkin and Klitschko, you know, that's top of the line as far as opposition. He has beaten the, you know, Travis Walkers of the world, Constantine Erich, Ty Fields, Jason Gavrans, the Kevin McBrides. You know, he's beaten those guys handily. You know, so he's been around since 2005. Wach was somebody that was going to fight Dillian White some months ago, and then that fight was taken off. White suffered an injury, a foot injury. I really did wanted to see Jarrell Miller versus Dillian White. That's the fight I really wanted, man. So I'm going to be honest with you. I really wanted to see White versus Miller. But hey, man, you know, this is better than nothing. You know, this is better than nothing. So White will not, a lot of fans thought that he possibly could be on that October 28th card fighting Dillian White on the AJ versus Pulev undercard. It's not going to happen. So November 11th, this is a good move for Jarrell, man. Hopefully he can be one of HBO's heavyweights, you know, put this win together and go from there. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about this. Just getting the initial news out. I will be doing style breakdowns and really breaking down this fight, man. Interesting last half of the, or last part of the year coming up, last quarter of the year coming up with these heavyweight fights, all right? Also seeing that Derek Chisora and Ajay Kabayel will go ahead and fight November 4th for that EBU title. Then we got Pulev, Joshua, October 28th. You also got the big one, Ortiz and Wilder, November 4th. So hopefully, you know, we get to see who Dillian White's going to fight. And hopefully Adam Konowski still has something on, you know, on the books. Get him on a card somewhere. Got Nathan Gorman and Nick Webb. I know that's a domestic fight out there in the UK, but 2 undefeated prospects that are both, I believe they're both above 10-0 right now. They'll be fighting for, I believe, the English title. I believe they're fighting for the English title. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but then there's a few other heavyweight fights I just can't think of. But interesting last quarter of this year, man, for heavyweights. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.